Alright, gang. Those of you that watch my YouTubes know I collect aviation stuff, among all kinds of other crazy stuff. I picked up another RAF Irvin and another pair of pants that I think the seller, I think he probably just assumed that they were RAF. They probably could have been used by the RAF, but my thinking is that the pants were probably also used by Allied U.S. Army Air Corps, like the 8th Air Force. Let's look at the pants first. There's no maker tag in these, and you know what's really great is that the people that use these really took care of them, because the zippers actually work, and generally the zippers never work, and they got some good reinforcements there, which you don't see. You know, that actually may not be a reinforcement. That may have been a repair. But these are in immaculate condition, which is just unbelievable for these kind of pants. So that's why I kind of lean towards the fact that maybe they were actually British made, because they're not falling apart like the classic American ones that you would find. And it's using a tail-on zipper, which you know, you always find on the American stuff. So this one's got a little damage right here, and you know, these suspenders may have been replaced, but I think they're period. I think they may have been original to it, and it looks like right here may have been a tag. But there are no tags on this, otherwise it's a little rough here. I don't wear this stuff, I just collect it. Unfortunately, that's a little worn out there, but that's alright. These are, what, 70, 80 years old. You know, that's what you'd expect. But no side pockets, no knee pockets. But like I said, the guy that sold them to me passed them off as RAF, and they very well could be. But so that's the RAF pants, and I think it's a little bit darker maybe because it's been treated, but it may not have been treated. It's just amazing. And then here's the other here's that other pair of RAF pants I picked up a while ago, and I'm about dead certain these are RAF. The zipper. These are Talon zippers, so hey, it may have been a zipper used by both the RAF and the Army Air Corps. I have never seen Army Air Corps pants like this, and all this stuff originated in the UK. Looks like there's some sort of a writing there. That's long gone. No maker mark on these either. Suspenders are a different style. Yeah, they're just fantastic flying pants. So there's that. There's that set I just got. Okay, so here's the RAF coat that I got in, and it's not a Cirrus, it's not a Irwin Shoot Company. It's I can't even tell what the name of the zipper is. XCPN or something. Anyway, the back of the neck has been replaced. Sometimes people that convert the Coastal Command coats will do that, which have a yellow there. They'll have a yellow hood, and they'll convert these over to like a standard wearing jacket. But so you know, look, we're gonna look at the other original here in a sec. But like, that's not the classic Irvin, but it very well could be. There's no maker mark in here. There's a much darker fur. And here's what's unique on this one is they used a lighter fur there. You got your zippered sleeves there. Very hard to see the maker on the zipper. Very, very hard. And then this one here, this one doesn't have the underarm gussets, the vents. I guess you call them vents, not gussets. Maybe they are gussets, I don't know. Anyway, no side pockets, so definitely a military coat. A civilian coat would have side pockets. There's no, yeah, it could have had a belt on it, and somebody's modified it, because you can see that would have been where a belt would have been attached. And remarkably good condition coat. And like I said, I always tell people don't wear this stuff. It's, you know, stuff's 70, 80 years old. You're gonna be really sick when you wear it out and it's all damaged. But it's a one-piece back, and that's generally goes along with being an early coat, because they had better supplies of sheepskin. They could use whole panels off of sheep, versus as time went on and they're making a lot of coats, they went to doing panels. And really neat coat, and surprisingly in really good condition. I'm gonna have to find some gauntlets and goggles and helmets and make a nice display for this. But and it's almost like that. It's almost like that red that you see in the rough wear in the B3s. That kind of a red brown. So okay, and then here's my classic Irvin. That this is your textbook Irvin. This one has a, I don't know if you can see that, AM zipper. There it is, AM Air Ministry. That's your classic Irwin. Has got the AM zipper. Okay. That doesn't mean that if you find it without that zipper that it's not a genuine Irvin. And then that style buckle. And then there's your waist belt, which is lacking on the other one. And this one, your sleeve, your zippered sleeves. You can see this one, the other one's been a little bit better made there, but they're very, very close. Okay, and then there's your gussets. There's your vent holes, which the other coat doesn't have. So, and then you can see, here's the back of this. This has never been monkeyed with. But when you look at that and you look at that, it is pretty similar. It could be the original. It may not have been replaced. But there's that. That's a period repair. That's a period repair. And you know, if you want these kind of coats, just go get an Eastman or a Cirrus or a Irvin Shoot Company or any of those other super high quality makers, because the people that make these modern ones, they make really nice coats. And yeah, and like I was telling you about on the last YouTube, I don't know exactly what that was, but this was a flight jacket also worn by American aviator or a crew, but 99% of the time you'd see just the British wearing the Irvins. But also Adolf Galland, I have a postcard of him, the German fighter ace, and he wore an Irvin coat, and so did Montgomery, who fought Rommel. He wore a Irvin coat. So very, very popular style coat. Now we'll look at the back and see how that's a split panel. So if this was one panel, just one panel like the other one, you could say that's a very early coat. But this is still an early coat, and I feel really fortunate to have this stuff, because it's just gone from history. You know, you find this stuff once in a while, but you know, they're just getting harder to find, and the prices are just getting silly. You know, like the A2s. you know, who spends $2,000-3,000 bucks for an A2 coat? Neat stuff. I mean, money's bullshit, but you know, history is really valuable. Anyway, gang, I just thought I'd show you that. So, in case you're out collecting and you happen to see this kind of stuff, you'll kind of have an idea. You'll have an idea that, you know, you can't always just go by what you saw in a book or whatever. Yeah, this could have been replaced. It's, boy, I can't really say either way. But see that kind of stitching there, that kind of stitching there. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you my my latest acquisitions. Yeah, this is just one of those favorite coats. It's just such a neat look to it. Anyway, it looks like my battery's going dead. I'm gonna have to buy some new batteries for this camera. But there's that oddball red Irvin. So if you find that, don't how do you say, dismiss it? Don't dismiss it, because it is an Irvin. It is the real deal as well, and it's probably from maybe the same time period, if not earlier, because of the panel construction. So there you go, gang. Oh, hey, I was going to tell you, I joined one of these pages on Facebook for flight jackets, B3s and Irvins, and man, there's some bitch on there that, I guess he's the admin, he's some sort of fruity fuck, and he didn't like me because I had probably bitchin' cool stuff and he didn't, and so he blocked me. But I've got numerous accounts because of stalkers and wackos. So anyway, it's too bad, because I buy this stuff all the time. I probably buy, I don't know, maybe 6 coats a year, just for me. I don't resell them. I just keep them. It's just neat history, and there's going to be a time when you won't be able to buy this stuff. Like, you never ever see World War I stuff come up, ever. That stuff's all gone. So, gang, if you like the videos, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. It's a neat little forum. We can all trade ideas and talk about these items that are history. And but the German stuff's really hard to find, really hard. So, all right, gang, we'll see you on the next YouTube.